Thank you for the opportunity to present at your meeting today. I'm sorry I'm not available to attend, but here's an overview of what the e-sgol primary sector has achieved in 2023-24 and the way forward in terms of what we can offer to primary schools across Wales. e-sgol started as a secondary sector project with schools from Ceredigion keen to expand the opportunities they offered to post-14 learners. The sector uses a hybrid model of teaching in order to provide courses, with the majority of lessons taking place virtually, but with the possibility of organising visits to other sites in order to hold practical elements. Cadlam Cymru is another branch of the project that produces revision videos for GCSE and A-level subjects, all available free of charge through our website or on our YouTube channel. And most recently, the primary sector has been developed, with several initial trials taking place since November 2023.
Helo pawb, fi Dyddgu Hywel ydy'r gawres Cymraeg heddiw, a dwi'n edrych ymlaen at ateb cwestiynau Seren a Sparc, felly ffwrdd â ni.
As she just suggested in the clip, Dyddgu Hywel was recently interviewed by Seren and Sparc for our series of resources Cewri Cymru. We are very proud to have worked closely with advisory teachers and Welsh language officers across the country in order to create the package, which promotes individuals who have made the most of their ability to speak Welsh, in order to reach the heights of their careers. Each package starts with an interview conducted by Seren and Sparc, which ties together elements of the four purposes and the Welsh Language Charter. The video is supported by reading resources that are differentiated into 11 levels, suitable for Welsh and English medium schools. If the Giant is available, we conclude each module with a live assembly, with learners recording themselves asking the Giant questions. But without a doubt, the highlight of the assembly is the interactive quiz, Cawr yn erbyn cynulleidfa, or Giant versus Audience, held in the form of a Kahoot quiz, with the audience aiming to keep the Giant out of the top 3 in a quiz that's all about them.
Cawr yn erbyn cynulleidfa.
The resource continues to be popular, with the interview videos having been watched over 4,000 times. Using estimates, it's likely that the reading resources have been used over 12,000 times. The live assemblies are also popular, with over 70 classes and schools joining the 2 sessions we ran with Ivan Davis and Marad Williams, and 100 teachers logging in so their classes or schools could watch the most recent edition with Lily Jones for National Fitness Day. You'll find locations of the 74 classes and schools that joined us for Ivan Davis's live assembly on the screen. In terms of the way forward, we intend to continue with a plan of holding timely assemblies that coincide with important events during the year, such as working in partnership with Hub to hold live assemblies for Internet Safety Day, holding live events with Keep Wales Tidy for Earth Day, and assemblies for Kindness Day and Children's Rights Day with the Children's Commissioner for Wales. Another event to be proud of was the e-Steddfod. 15 schools joined us to compete in a variety of stage and home competitions, with individuals attempting to gain points for their school, with the goal of being champions at the end of the day. The response was incredibly positive, with schools emphasising that the event had created excitement to use the Welsh language, that it had inspired staff to take part in next year's e-Steddfod, and also that it was a way of increasing connections with the community, with schools saying that the broadcast was shown in the local village shop and even in the pub. We were extremely proud that English medium and additional learning needs schools joined us for the event, with the teachers who took part determined to attract colleagues from other schools to join next year too.
Ar eich marciau. Barod, ewch!
Reit te, gobeithio bod ni'n barod amdani nawr te. Waw, mae hwnna yn arbennig. Wele! Lot o chi fyna. Yn ennill e-Steddfod 2024, mae ysgol Felin Fach!
Moving forward, we aim to extend the event further in order to hold a second week, and it's possible that the Urdd will be involved also. Our biggest success so far in a numbers sense is our trial of German lessons. By making the most of Welsh Government's Global Futures project and their connections, we created a link with the Goethe Institute, and they agreed to provide a teacher for 4 weekly live sessions. We expected the sessions to be popular, but having 76 classes across 58 schools register was a shock. Everyone involved in the organisation of the sessions are extremely proud of their success and keen that they continue during the next academic year. We offer asynchronous resources to support each session, such as oracy challenges and Kahoot quizzes, and celebrate the successes of learners who have made the most of these resources at the start of each session.
I am Mara and Libby, and now we've got a solo act, if you like. We've got Faith using some of the new vocabulary.
Guten Tag, ich bin Faith. Das ist Interview, das ist Betsy, das ist Social. Das ist Auf Wiedersehen.
Really good, I think. Faith, what do you think, Frau Evans?
Absolutely wonderful. I love the confidence there, speaking and introducing her friends. It's so cool. We'll talk about how to say my friends in a minute, because I think that was something a lot of people wanted to say, and I didn't tell you that one last week, so we'll talk about that one in a minute.
Following a request for feedback from teachers, learner enjoyment was scored as a 9 out of 10 on average. We were very pleased with the average score for how well learners retained their learning from one session to the next. Also, every teacher responded that the sessions had increased their confidence to present their own international language lessons in future. We were very proud of this element, and it proved that these sessions were not only an opportunity for the learners, but also a form of professional learning for the class teacher without them needing to leave the classroom floor. The German provision will continue this year. We'll also expand to offer sessions for other international languages and hope to provide British Sign Language lessons in the near future too. And finally, we also organised the successful first module of our Expanding Horizons project, which aims to challenge talented learners within their areas of strength. A connection was created with the Welsh Language Department of Aberystwyth University to host the first module, Llun Mewn Llinell. The sessions were skillfully led by Mererid Hopwood and Eric Salisbury, challenging the learners to create lines of writing which included a cynghanedd, a skill mostly introduced at A level. You'll find an extract from one of the sessions on the next slide, as well as feedback from one of the head teachers who registered learners for the module, Tristan Phillips from Ysgol Pen Parc, Ceredigion.
Edrychwch yn ofalus, mae darn o'r corff gyda ni a mae rhywbeth o goeden. Beth yw'r ddau beth na sy'n cynganeddu? A peidiwch dweud bist, achos dyw bist yn werth dim.
Ela, dwylo a deilen.
Ela! Fysa ti fan hyn nawr byddwn ni'n rhoi gwobr i ti. O, deilen mewn dwylo. Hyfryd iawn. A dyna ni wedi creu ein llinell gyntaf o gynghanedd.
Ni wedi bod yn fraint i ddisgyblion o Ysgol Gymunedol Pen Parc i gydweithio gyda e-sgol ar y gwersi arbennig yma ar gyfer y disgyblion Afol a Thalentog yn y Gymraeg. Mae'r sesiynau wedi'w cynllunio yn arbennig yn rhoi y maint cywir o her ar gyfer ein plant. Maen nhw'n mwynhau dod i'r sesiynau yn gwneud gwaith sydd yn gymleth, ond maen nhw wedi'w llunio mewn ffordd sydd yn hwylus a mae'r plant wir wedi'w mwynhau ac wedi'w teilwro yn arbennig ar gyfer y plant sydd o'n blaenau ni, a da ni'n ddiolchgar iawn am y cyfle i fod yn rhan ohonyn nhw.
Further discussions have taken place with other universities and organisations in order to extend our provision in this area. Our goal is to develop the Expanding Horizons model so that all learners can make the most of their talents and develop their skills through the guidance of experts in those fields. In terms of other developments, live science sessions have been planned with Spark Lab for the month of January. These sessions will go on a journey through how to conduct a full scientific inquiry, with an expectation on the teacher to conduct the different elements on the classroom floor at the time they are presented. Therefore, this will be a lesson for the learners, but also a special professional development opportunity for the teacher also. Sessions have been planned with the National Library in March, which will focus on Welsh historical heroes, so keep an eye out for the National Quiz League of Wales. And finally, we have agreed with some local authorities in East Wales to hold Welsh language trials through virtual lessons, which will also be a combination of classroom provision and professional development for the teacher. Thank you for listening, and if you would like more information, please do not hesitate to get in touch.